Hello, people. I hope everyone's feeling safe in these uncertain and turbulent times.
No restrictions. And
restrictions. Of course, we are from Melbourne, Australia, under lockdown, stage 4 restrictions.
Stage 4, fuck yeah.
It's stage 4 for the next 2 weeks, I think, until the 28th.
Hopefully.
hopefully, yes.
I think we're the only place with a fucking curfew as well.
Yes, we have the 8 p.m. curfew.
8 p.m, bro. They're bouncing it from 8 to 9 o'clock on Sunday, so it's all good, bro.
Yeah, because of daylight savings, of course, not because of the privileges.
Oh, yeah. Fuck off.
Yeah, it's daylight savings soon.
Oh. Yeah. All right. Anyway, what are we doing here? What's this podcast then?
Well, first, let's welcome everyone. Welcome to Mad About Football. This is our first ever video coming to you live straight to YouTube. Well, as you guessed, it's going to be another football channel. It's going
to be a good one, bro.
It's going to be a good one. Hopefully it's going to be a good one.
100%.
We're thinking of doing predictions for the table and whatnot, but nothing is certain, of course. The transfer window isn't finished yet, so we're thinking of doing that when the transfer window ends. So for this week, we are going to give our tips for this week's first game week.
Yeah, match week 1 of the new Premier League season.
Now, for match week 1, as we all know, there are 4 clubs not playing. Aston Villa, I think, is one of them.
Aston Villa. I'm pretty sure Villa are playing.
No, Villa's not playing.
No, they're not.
They're not playing. Burnley is not playing, and also both Manchester clubs will not be playing.
Yes. Ooh, we get that free buy, mate. Yes.
Keep your players fresh for Pogba to come back from the COVID.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's coughing COVID. Everybody.
Traore got COVID. Everyone's coughing. I was actually.
What, Traore from Wolves?
Yeah.
Really? Fuck.
It too.
Everyone, the whole fucking first team of PSG copped it, and then they lost 1-0 last night.
I saw that to I think it was to Nice.
No, Linz. They got newly promoted.
Yes.
Linz, yeah. They got newly promoted as well.
I was actually scared that they might postpone the first game week of the Premier League. I was thinking, no, but here we are. It's going to happen.
Yeah, I know, but still behind. They're still behind closed doors. So
yeah, just about 24 hours left until the first kickoff with Fulham and Arsenal.
9:30. So this time tomorrow, the lineups will be coming out for the first time.
Definitely. Now we've heard about Arsenal's lineup. The defense, David Luiz is injured.
Oh yeah, neck injury.
Something wrong with his neck. It got some knock to the neck.
Oh, no.
So they're looking at Rob Holding might fill in that spot. Instead of David Luiz, which will be interesting to see him three at the back with the 2 youngsters, Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba.
William Saliba. And William Saliba's only 18, 19. Bro.
18, yeah.
Like, they're really. I've seen a lot of Arsenal fans really hyping him up. Like,
I've seen it too.
If he doesn't perform. It's gonna be something. And then Gabriel coming from where was it? Where did he come from?
I think he came from Lille.
Lille? Yeah, Lille. Which again is a farmers' league, so you never know with those kinds of players. You get what I mean? Like they spent 72 million on Pepe. And
yes.
You seen how we went last season. So
yes.
So I think Arsenal fans are expecting big things from Pepe this season. And if he doesn't perform...
I'm also expecting big things from Pepe. He's had that season to that.
And it wasn't that he didn't show his class. Like, you could see it through hints of the games. Like, against United, he just fucking spanked us, bro.
Well, towards the end of the season... Against Liverpool, he showed class.
He
was heating up.
But I think they learned how to take him out by taking him out. But like half the time he was on the ball and they just tackled him. They gave away the foul. It was easy.
Yeah.
But,
So
yeah, no, I don't know.
what's your prediction?
Fulham. Well, but Fulham are a newly promoted team.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And there's always that one newly promoted team that always do really well.
Well, I think this year will be Leeds. It's not going to be Fulham.
Yeah, I think it'll be Leeds as well. So I think I'm going for a 3-1 win. But also Leno is back for Arsenal as well.
That's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky
but see, Martinez is going to Aston Villa.
That's not done yet.
Yeah, but it's most likely because I feel Martinez, after tasting first team, he won't want to go back to the bench. He did really well as well.
He did very well.
He did very well. So if he drops back to the bench, I don't think he'll want to do that. He'll want first team, and with his contract expiring, I reckon he'll go to Aston Villa.
Yeah, but Arsenal is holding out for a £20 million bid before
apparently they're doing a third bid. And then I heard Aubameyang re-signed for 3 years, 250k, which still doesn't make them his highest earner.
Yeah, I know.
Ozil.
Yeah, I know.
And we don't even know if Ozil's going to show up tomorrow either. The guy hasn't played in how long?
I think he's done. I think his time in Arsenal is finished.
I don't know. Unless he does something with his attitude or he shows up, because it's not like he's not a world-class player. He can perform.
He can on his day. He's one of the best passers.
Yeah, he's one of the best. But it just depends how he gets used and whatnot. And I wanna see about Guendouzi as well.
I think Guendouzi's finished as well.
Any club any time a player's Arsenal going for, they offer Guendouzi in the trade.
Yeah, I know.
They want 40 million for him. So
he's still young and he's got bags of potential. Like the guy's a decent player.
But the reason he hasn't been showing up is because his fucking attitude was shit.
That's true. He's still young. He's still only 19 years old.
He played. What was it? The first game of the restart, and then he choked someone because they hurt Leno.
Yeah,
and then he hasn't played since.
He choked Mapai. That was against Brighton.
Yeah, against Brighton because he scored the winner. He hurt Leno, and then he scored the winner in extra time.
Yeah,
so it was what the hell? Yeah, and then So
you have to admire his passion. He's still a young lad.
He always gives 100% when he's on the field.
He does. And look, for his age, I think he's worth the 40 million.
Yeah, especially in this day and age, in this market.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So I think I'm going for a 3-1 Arsenal win. Yeah. I'm gonna say Martinelli 1 goal and Aubameyang 2. I will say that
3-1. Who will score for Fulham?
I don't know, bro. I don't even know their squad, to be honest. I don't even know their squad, to be honest.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, bro. I don't even know. Kamara will score.
Kamara will score. Well, okay.
Kamara will score.
Well, Mitrovic was their highest goal scorer last season in the Championship.
Yeah, but again, he's old. He's not
that old. He's only 26.
25. My
25.
Bad. He's old.
He's 25.
Bad. Yeah, he might.
You remember him? He was very young playing for Newcastle about 3 or 4 seasons ago. Him and Ayoze Perez.
Knockout.
They got knockout from Brighton.
Yeah. Okay. Nah, I don't know. Yeah, it'll be. I reckon Arsenal, and I'm saying this now. I reckon Arsenal will have a very good season. I think they'll make the top 4 under Arteta. I reckon they'll make top 4 under Arteta. I feel if he gets the money and they don't fucking sack him, I reckon he can do what Klopp did at Liverpool and just make him like a winning force. I don't know. That's my opinion.
Well, Arteta is definitely a good manager. However,
but he is also very young, and he doesn't have that experience.
Yeah.
And especially for a big club like Arsenal, he can't like buckle. You get what I mean? I feel like last season was like a grace period because he was just getting used to it. So this season will be the serious one.
Oh, look, whoever's going to be manager of Arsenal is going to find it very difficult. And Arteta, I feel like he's working well now under the pressure. He knows how big this task is of bringing Arsenal back into a top 6 club. But for me,
because they finished 8th, or
they did. They finished 9th, I think.
9th,
behind Tottenham.
Well, they haven't finished above Tottenham in the past 4 or 5 years. Also, they haven't finished above them in 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
and Tottenham had a shit season last year. Also,
they did.
Right?
They
Right?
did. Well, for me, Arsenal isn't there yet. I think there are maybe 2-3 signings. You know,
But
they can bring in those three players.
But who are they gonna try and bring in? They keep trying to bring in Partey from Atletico, but they don't want to pay his release clause.
Look, it all depends. They have to. They're saying now that they have to get rid of players. They have to.
Yeah.
They have to.
No one wants to buy them. No one wants to buy them because they know who they are.
Yeah. Well, there has been bids for players like Maitland-Niles.
Yeah, but see, Maitland-Niles, he was going to go to Wolves for 20 million.
Yeah.
And then he had that really good game against Liverpool in the FA, the Community Shield.
Yes.
And now we don't even know if he's leaving anymore.
Yeah.
Now you don't even know if he's leaving anymore. You know what I mean?
You know, if I was Arteta, I wouldn't want to leave. I wouldn't want Maitland-Niles to leave. He seems like
you have a lot of young age at Arsenal. They're very youth.
Yes.
You've got Saka, Martinelli,
yes,
Reece Nelson,
Kieran
and whatnot.
Tierney.
Tierney. I like Kieran Tierney.
And now they got Emil Smith Rowe from Huddersfield. He was on loan last year to Huddersfield. They got him back.
Yeah, so they're a very youthful team. So I think even if they do let Maitland-Niles go, it won't affect them that much. So, I don't know. Well, I don't know.
I don't know. If you can offer him game time, I'd prefer him staying at Arsenal and playing game time for Arsenal rather than.
I don't think he'll be a regular starter. That's the thing. I feel like he'll be like
a regular
come off the
player.
bench. Like he'll be like a super sub kind of thing.
Yeah, well, not like a super sub. Maybe like an impact sub or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So what are your predictions? What do you?
My predictions. You know what? I was actually gonna say 3-1 to Arsenal as well. Aubameyang will probably get a brace. Definitely, I see it.
Yeah.
The other goal, though, I don't know. So I don't know any other goal scorers in the Arsenal team.
well, there's Lacazette. Lacazette plays in that like number 10 position behind Aubameyang.
No, he's a striker. He's a striker.
Yeah, but they don't usually play Aubameyang and Lacazette up the front. They used to always put like during when Unai Emery's reign, Aubameyang always used to be on the left wing.
No,
you know what I mean? And then he had to cut in and shit.
Most of last season, Aubameyang has been playing on the left.
Yeah. So, but it's not like he hadn't been performing from the left. You know what I mean?
No, he has actually scored more goals from the left than he has as a striker.
Yeah. So and there's still reports that Lacazette's going to Juve and whatnot. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we'll move on to the next game, which is your team, Liverpool and Leeds.
Before that, there's Crystal Palace and Southampton.
Oh, yeah, no, my bad. Yeah. Crystal Palace and Southampton.
Now,
this will be a good game, I think. I think it will be a very underrated game. Like people won't be paying attention to it.
I just want to mention that Crystal Palace do have 3 defenders out of the 4 starting defenders are going to be injured for the first game.
Really?
So Danny Ings is going to score a hat-trick.
You reckon?
Yeah, I reckon.
I think
at least a brace.
I think he will follow up from the form he had last season, which was really good. Like I felt like he really kick-started his career.
If he stays fit, if he can be a bit injury prone. If he stays fit throughout the whole season,
if he stays fit, yeah,
he's a dangerous player.
Yeah, very dangerous. So I think, go on.
with the way Southampton's manager, I forgot his name, Hustle Houghton. I forgot his name. He plays very good football. He likes to go on the press. And the way Southampton, after that 9-0 thrashing from Leicester, they really got into gear and they start to perform really, really well.
I think so. Yeah,
with the way Roy Hodgson likes to set up his Crystal Palace side, it's too defensive for me. So you're not going to get the best out of Zaha or.
Yeah, go on.
So the way he sets up it doesn't suit Zaha. So you can't really get the best out of his attacking prowess.
Well, I'm hearing Zaha wants to go to Everton to be under Ancelotti. I'm hearing that he wants to be under Ancelotti. So I think if Zaha stays at Palace after the transfer window ends, that will be a success for Palace in itself. You know what
definitely.
I mean?
They'll be like a new signing.
Keeping their best player there for God knows how long, until maybe the summer to the winter transfer. But so I don't know. It'll be a good thing. So I think I'm going for a 2-1. I'm going for a 2-1. I'll go for a 2-2 draw, actually.
2-2 draw. Interesting.
I'm gonna go Danny Ings a brace, and then Benteke and Zaha for 2, 1 each.
So Crystal Palace and Southampton. You reckon 2-2?
I'm going 2-2. I reckon.
I'm gonna go 2-0 Southampton.
Oh really? Danny Ings a brace?
Danny Ings brace. Definitely Danny Ings brace. Yeah. Maybe Redmond, crossing the ball in.
Well, he scored last time they played Redmond.
Yeah, Redmond's a good player too.
They beat him 2-0 last time they played. So
there you go.
Yeah, so I don't know. All right, we'll move on to the next one. Liverpool and Leeds.
My boys, Liverpool.
Yeah.
This will be very interesting to see how Leeds will play. They've signed a lot of good players.
Yeah. Leeds have done bits.
And with their manager Bielsa, we've heard good things about him.
Well, surprised he didn't spy a Liverpool training session in a bush or whatnot. So we'll see. I feel as Liverpool. I think they might have, that like drunk season, like that season after you're winning the championship where you don't perform as well as you did the previous season, because you've made one signing. True. I heard Wijnaldum's leaving for Barcelona.
Yeah.
Wijnaldum's leaving for Barcelona with Depay, right? So I feel that yous will be dominant, but I feel yous won't be as dominant as last season. So
and I feel like this season we don't have to be as dominant.
You won't have that pressure. You won't have that pressure on yous because you've won the league. You've won the Champions League. Like there's not that pressure where you have to bring in a title. It'd be nice to bring in a title.
I still think Liverpool has big chances of bringing in the title back to back. But I feel like because of Manchester City, I feel like they're not going to perform to the way we all have seen them perform for the last 3-4 seasons.
Well, I also say off the form of the restart.
Yeah.
The form of the restart, which was
you were very up and down. Like you weren't as dominant as you were before the restart.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I think it's just it'll be different. It'll be different, and I think that it will affect you guys. I think it will affect you guys. So that's why I'm going. I will go again. I think I'm going a 2-1 win for Liverpool, but Leeds will be threatening, very threatening.
2-1 win. This is at Anfield, by the way.
Yeah, but it's behind closed doors. Like I don't think it really like the away advantage doesn't really matter unless you have the fans.
It still matters because they're coming to Anfield.
Yeah, but if you come into Anfield and it's like usually fits how many people? I don't know how many people, but usually there the noise, you might buckle a little bit, you get overwhelmed. But if you're going, all you need to think about is just you versus 11 other players. You know what I mean?
I agree.
So you don't have that yelling, the cheering, the screaming.
That's true. It's not as intimidating.
Yeah. So I'm going a Mane and Salah goal.
Ooh.
Goal for Liverpool.
Mm-hmm.
A Mane and Salah goal for Liverpool. And for Leeds, I'm going Calvin Phillips.
Interesting. Calvin Phillips. He was a good player.
I like him. I think he's young and he can do well. He's 24. He just recently got called up to England as well.
No way.
Yeah, he recently got called up to England. So yeah.
Well, that's not a surprise after England's naughty players.
Yeah, no, but that was before. Was it before? I think he got included beforehand anyway. So we'll see.
So he got included for the Nations League against Denmark and Iceland.
Yeah, but I don't know if he played a lot, to be honest. I'm not sure. Yeah, so what are your predictions? What do you think?
Oh, I reckon it's going to be Liverpool thrashing 4-1.
Really? Ooh,
yeah,
wow.
it's going to be. Come on! You expected this?
No. 4-1. Wow.
I reckon 4-1. I reckon a free kick from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Salah will score a brace, and the last goal, Mane probably. I reckon Mane and Salah, and Trent Alexander-Arnold. Definitely.
Okay.
And for Leeds, probably Patrick Bamford.
Patrick Bamford? Wow. Okay.
Because Bamford is that they play a similar style to Liverpool, and Bamford is like the Firmino, like the harassing forward that never gives up, always runs. Yeah. So he might get a sneaky one.
And he's released your third key. I don't know. Did you see your third key?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, it's like it's nice. It's real stealthy. It's black and red with like little checkers. It's sick. I like it.
I'll be sure to check it out.
Yeah. All right. We'll go to the next one. West Ham versus Newcastle. We'll go back. We'll go
West Ham and Newcastle.
West Ham. Okay. So I don't know. I don't have West Ham made any signings.
To be honest, I don't really know. But Newcastle's made a few signings. They've bought Callum Wilson.
From Bournemouth.
From Bournemouth, and they got Jamal Lewis, the left back from Norwich.
From Norwich, yeah. So I think I also heard that Declan Rice was going to go to Chelsea, but I don't know about that. I don't know if that's going to go through. I heard that Jack Wilshere, they're trying to terminate Jack Wilshere's contract also with a year left to go.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. This is one of those games where you don't know who will be an outright winner. Like it's just 50-50. So I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a draw. Newcastle will take it. I think Newcastle will take it 1-0 with 1-0 with the John Joe Shelvey goal. John Joe Shelvey,
former Liverpool player.
Yeah, I know. John Joe Shelvey.
I reckon it'll be a draw.
Really? What, 0-0 or 1-1?
0-0.
Really?
Yeah.
It'll be a boring game, you reckon?
Yeah. Because Newcastle's attack. I mean, now they brought in Callum Wilson. He didn't do much last season. And I don't see him doing much either with this Newcastle side. I feel like this Newcastle side is a bit worse than the actual Bournemouth side last season.
Oh, really?
I reckon this Newcastle side is up for relegation.
Oh, really? Wow. I would have said West Ham. I would have said West Ham is up to I would have said West Ham because West Ham always had, for the past couple of seasons, I've always flirted with relegation. You get what I mean? They've always been in that relegation race.
They have, but you got to look at David Moyes. And
yeah, but see, David Moyes used to be a manager of them anyway. He managed them before, and he got sacked. You know what's
he did, but he's a specialist. He's like a Sam Allardyce. He's like a specialist of keeping these relegation battle teams up. And he somehow pulls it off. He pulled it off last season. Yeah. I think he'll pull it off again. He'll pull it off again this season.
And towards the end of West Ham's season, they were playing some good football as well. They were playing some really good. Antonio was scoring a lot for them.
Yeah, the last few games, I think he scored a hat trick.
He scored a hat trick. Yeah. So I think it was 4. What was it? Who was it against?
Have a look. I can't remember.
Well,
I think he's got 4 goals.
Where is it? Was it Norwich? I think it might be Norwich. Yeah, it was Norwich. 4-0 against Norwich. That's the one that eliminated them. Relegated them.
So you're saying 1-1?
Yeah, I'll go 1-1. I'll go Antonio a goal.
Oh, okay.
Antonio a goal. I'll go 1-1.
1-1. Okay, I'm with you on that one. I see it being a draw.
Yeah.
Next game.
Next game is
this game.
West Brom Leicester. West Brom Leicester.
Yes, West Brom Leicester. Now, Leicester City have sold Ben Chilwell.
Yes,
Chelsea.
They've sold Ben, but yes, they've sold
and they have yet to.
They haven't replaced
the replacement.
Yeah.
So
yes, and West Brom are another newly promoted team.
Yeah.
Newly promoted team. So you don't know what's going to happen with them, but I feel Vardy will continue his form from last season.
I reckon too.
I reckon, but to say again that Leicester's defense is a bit shaky. You get what I mean? They always have. I feel like they're that team that always have 1 or 2 mistakes during their games.
Well, coming to the first game, they have Johnny Evans is injured.
Yep. No, Johnny Evans has a red card.
It was a red card.
He copped the red card against United in the last game.
Okay.
He gave us one more favour for giving him all those Premier League titles. He gave us a penalty and he got a red card.
Nice.
So that's what he did for us. You get what I mean?
Well, that's in exchange for how many titles?
I don't know.
It's about
a few,
4,
to be
4
honest.
or 5
I
titles?
think like 3, 4.
Yeah.
I think it might be 3, 4.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I think again it will be. I want to say Leicester might take it, but I also say it might be a draw. You know what I mean?
It's interesting. With West Brom, they beat the favourites Brentford last season to
just make it in, yeah.
In the playoff to qualify. Well,
Kieran Gibbs plays for them.
Kieran Gibbs does play for them, yes.
Charlie Austin. Few people.
And
they signed David Button from
Brighton. Was it Brighton? Yes.
Brighton. Sam Johnson, a United loanee.
Yeah.
United goalkeeper loanee.
Yeah.
Loanee. I'll go a 1-1 draw. I'll go Charlie Austin to score for West Brom and Jamie Vardy just to be safe. Jamie Vardy.
Well, I think Leicester's going to be too strong for them.
Yeah.
I think a Leicester win, maybe 2-1.
2-1. Wow.
2-1. I think a Jamie Madison goal.
Okay.
And Vardy, of course. Vardy will score.
Yeah, mad.
Leicester.
Yeah, okay.
But coming back to West Brom, last season they had a player who was on loan from Sporting Lisbon. His name is Matthias Pereira.
Oh, okay.
Last season in the championship, he made something like 160 something goal attempts or goal chances, you can say.
Yeah, chances. Yeah.
And that was the highest in the championship last year. And this season, they've actually made his deal permanent, bringing him in for like £8 million or something.
Where did he come from?
Sporting Lisbon.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Sporting Lisbon has good teams. We got Fernandes from there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I reckon Matheus Pereira might score that goal for West Brom.
What was the goal line, the score line? You thought
2-1.
2-1. Okay. Well, 2-1. Yeah, sure.
And also last season, Matheus Pereira got like 16 assists and like 8 goals for West Brom.
Okay. Yeah.
Like big chance creator. He's very.
I reckon it'll be good. I reckon it'll be good.
He's got a lot of flair. This kid. He's awesome.
How old is he?
Like 23, I think, or 24.
What is that for West Brom? Yeah.
West Brom, yeah.
Okay. We'll move to the next game, the big one.
Tottenham and Everton.
Tottenham versus Everton. I don't know if you've seen Tottenham's documentary on Amazon.
I haven't yet, but I want to watch it.
That thing, I've seen snippets, and the recent episode that just came out was Danny Rose and Jose Mourinho going at each other.
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think Everton have made some good signings. I think Everton's made some really good signings in the summer window.
Yeah.
They've signed James Rodriguez from Real Madrid, which is a really good signing for a team like Everton.
I reckon and they did it. Yep.
And it wasn't a club's record signing. You get what I mean? Like they got him for kind of cheap, right?
It was like 20 mil.
Something like 20 something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They signed. Who else did they sign?
They got Alan from Napoli.
Yes, Alan from Napoli. Yeah, and then they signed someone else. They signed another person. Abuli Deutsch, I think that guy from Watford.
I don't know who he is, to be honest.
Yeah.
Decore. Abdullah Decore.
Yeah, Decore, sorry. Yeah, Decore, sorry. Oh, fuck, I don't know what I said. Yeah. They signed Decore from Watford.
He's decent. He's a decent baller.
And they signed him for 20 mil. 20 mil also, right?
And that's some really good business.
Yeah, so I feel the name of Carlo Ancelotti, like people want to play him. I think Everton will be fighting for top 6. I reckon they'll finish like in the top half of the table this season.
I reckon.
Where I think, and I hate to say it.
I hate to say it too.
I hate to say it, but I think Spurs this season, midway through the season, I think they'll sack Mourinho. I think they'll sack Mourinho. Yeah.
I reckon because of what the people have been saying about Mourinho, how he's finished, and all that nonsense people talking about. I reckon this season he's gonna turn up.
Oh, okay. You're
I
right.
reckon he's going to do something special with this team.
Okay.
Now they've already signed Doherty from Wolves as a
Wolves,
right
yes.
back.
Yes,
I
and
reckon
they signed who else? Pierre from Southampton.
Yes,
Southampton.
yes.
Southampton also,
That was
right?
like a soft deal.
Which is a good deal for him to go to Spurs from Southampton. But we don't know how it'll work out. So
I think it's a good deal for both players. Both players are
yeah,
quality.
I think so. Yeah, but so I think that also tightens their defense because they some people left last season. I can't remember who, but they had a few defenders leave.
I think it was
Vertonghen. No, was it Vertonghen?
Oh no, he left this year.
Yeah, well, they left at the last game of the season.
Yeah. Well, Danny Rose. Danny Rose, they left on loan last season to Newcastle.
Yeah, because they don't want him and Mourinho don't like each other.
Yeah,
right? So I don't think he'll play in a Spurs shirt while Mourinho is there.
I agree.
So, what's it called again? So yeah, I don't know. I think it tightens their defense with Doherty.
Yeah.
I think it really helps their defense. So him and like Alderweireld or like Eric Dyer can sit in the back too. Like they can see those positions.
See, Eric Dyer is a bit of a funny one. I've never seen him as a centre back. I don't know.
I feel like he's really unco to be a centre back. Like he's real uncomfortable in that position.
Yes, it doesn't strike me as a centre back.
I'm pretty sure he still has that FA Cup, like the FA ban for jumping into the crowd.
Oh yeah. That's another story to tell.
Oh yeah, I'm going for a 3-2 Everton win.
Ooh, 3-2 Everton win.
3-2 Everton win. I'm going Musa Keane to score one.
Will he even start, you reckon?
I think he'll come off the bench. And Juve sold him to Everton for 30 million last year.
Yeah.
And now they want him on loan. You know what I mean? I was like, but why sell him then if you want him on loan?
Higuain's gone. Higuain's going to Miami.
Into Milan, yeah, into Miami.
Miami, yes.
Into Miami. I'm going Richarlison to score one and Calvert-Lewin to score one. Also.
Yes. I reckon I'm with you. I reckon it'll be 2-0 to Everton.
Oh, really?
Richarlison to score and Calvert-Lewin. Yeah.
And for Tottenham, I'm going Heung-Son Min and I'm going Stephen Bergwijn if he plays.
Oh yeah,
Bergwijn, yeah, bro.
See, I didn't think about Son.
Yeah, I think Son's always that he's always that one that performs for them. He does well. He does
very well. He does.
I like Son.
Oh, I like Son. I like Son a lot as well.
I like Son. I think Dele Alli's he could be better. Dele Alli could be better.
Now, according to Jose Mourinho, he needs to be a cunt. He needs to be a bastard. He's too lazy.
Did you see? I think it was the Chelsea game. Did you see the one where Heung-Son, he was down on the ground and he full kicks up and he kicks someone and whatnot and he cops that red card?
Yes, I saw that.
Right, and so I've seen in the documentary he's like screaming and yelling, walking to the change rooms. How's that a red card? I was like, but you almost kicked someone in the head while you were on the ground. I'm like, what do you mean it's not a red card? Like, I don't understand.
Good.
This is a fucking story. Yeah. All right, so we'll move to the next one.
Sheffield United and the Wolves.
Which will be, I think, a good one. Wolves are signing. I feel Wolves are just a B Portugal team. That's all they are, honestly. That's all they are. They're a B grade Portugal team because all their players are just Portuguese.
Oh, I'm actually surprised that that Wolves didn't sign Fernandes and he went to Manchester United.
Yeah. But they signed. I think 3 players.
They got an FC Porto loanee
Yeah.
I forgot his name though.
Fabio Silva, I'm pretty sure is a new one.
He's a good player from FC Porto. Well, this Wolves team looks like an FC Porto.
He's young, Fabio Silva.
Yeah.
He's 18.
He's a very young defender.
Yeah, very young kid.
But he's
you got to think about it. Adama Traore has coronavirus, so he won't be playing.
We'll see, because this happened last week, and he's been quarantining now for the last 10 days or whatever it is.
Yeah, but I think it's 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
They signed that Fernando whatever the frick his name is.
Who from?
Pete, I think he's from Olay, the French team.
Okay.
Yeah, right. He's a defender, but he's 31.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I feel like a draw is on the cards here for Sheffield United.
Yeah, but see, I don't know if Sheffield United will perform as good as they did last season. They've also lost D Henderson, who's gone back and signed a new 4-year deal with United.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I reckon it will be a 1-1 draw.
I reckon it'll be a 1-1 as well.
I reckon it'll be a 1-1 draw. I think Jota. Jimenez. Sorry. Jimenez will score. Jimenez will score for Wolves, and I think
John Lundstrom.
I think. Oh, did they sign Aaron Ramsdale from Bournemouth? Yes, they did. Aaron Ramsdale from Bournemouth. Yes, I think. I don't know who will score for.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know who would score for them.
Maybe what's his name? Lisette or Lysette or something? Or Musset.
Yeah.
Musset.
Yeah, Musset. Lis Musset or whatever.
Lis Musset.
Yeah, played from French professional team who plays.
Yeah,
we'll say Musset. Whatever.
All right, 1-1 for that game. Sheffield United and Wolves. The last game, Brighton versus
Chelsea. So I've seen Lampard's interview, and he said Hakim Ziyech will be out. Chilwell will be out, and Thiago Silva will be out. Right?
Are they injured? Are they?
Yeah. Ziyech got injured.
Mm-hmm.
Ziyech got injured. Chilwell's still injured. He hasn't recovered.
Also, Reece James, I think, is still injured.
Yeah, and then Thiago Silva just got to London, so he's still during that quarantine period. He said he can start training with them this weekend, but he doesn't know if he'll be fit and ready. Which I doubt it. But see, I'm going to say this now before the season starts. If this Chelsea team does not win the Premier League this season, I think Lampard will get the sack 100%.
That's a big call. Well, I feel like Lampard...
If you spend just under 200 million...
Over 200 million. They got Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz is 90 million.
Yeah, but see, they also got 2 players on a free.
No.
2 players on a free.
One player on a free. Who's the other one?
Got Sarr on a free.
Was he free?
Sarr? Yeah, he was free.
Million. Okay.
I'm pretty sure he was free. I'm pretty sure he was on a free.
Let me check.
Yeah, I'm going to check out.
I'm going to go...
Malaga Sarr. Yo. No idea. Why?
Malang Sarr, 16. Well, his market value is 16 million. Let's go into his profile.
Yeah, I think he went on a free. I'm pretty sure.
He joined Chelsea for
free. He was a free agent. Yeah,
right.
Free agent. His contract expired on 30th of June 2020.
Yeah.
So I think because they signed Kai for 100.
About 90 million, I think.
Yeah, they signed Timo Warner for 40?
40 million, yes.
40.
I think it was 40 or 50
Oh, yeah,
million.
they did spend over. Yeah.
They spent over 200.
Hakim they got for, I think, 40 as well, 40-something.
Yeah.
And then they got Chilwell for 50.
Yeah.
Right? So that's 200 million, over 200 million on 6 new players, and it doesn't really determine you to be like your team to be like good. You don't even know if these players will gel.
Well, of course, it's going to take one season for all these players to come together and adapt well to the Premier League.
You know, I seen a meme where Lampard's on the floor, like smoking, like back in the days, smoking.
Yeah.
And the caption goes, when you sign 6 players, but then you realize Kepa's still your goalkeeper.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're looking at signing that keeper from Stade Rennais. Or Stade
Exactly,
Rennes.
but he's going to be the backup. He's not going to be a starter. He won't be the starter. He'll be a backup because Caballero left.
Caballero.
Yeah, Caballero, whatever the fuck his name. I think that, but to be honest, they did actually make some really good signing. To get Thiago Silva on a free is really good, just to sign their defense. Like you can't have Zuma and Rudiger and shit like that. You can't play them, right? He is 35 though, so he is kind of on the old age.
He's lost the legs. He's very, very experienced. He's very good at his positioning.
Yeah, I feel like he'll be that veteran to guide the young kind of kid. But I also think Kai will not perform. I don't think
Kai will be a flop.
Yeah, but I think Timo Werner will be good. I think Werner will be good. I like the way Werner plays.
Decent,
right?
decent.
I like the way he plays, but I think Kai is very young, and going from the Bundesliga to the Premier League is always a big difference. It's a big jump. You get what I mean?
Well, there's been many players who've had that jump from the Bundesliga to the Premier League. I know,
but then again, and Timo Werner's coming from the Bundesliga also. You know what I mean?
Well, so did Michael Ballack. You remember Michael Ballack?
Yeah, but he was good. Yeah.
He was good. He was very good for Chelsea.
Yeah, so I'm saying it. If Chelsea do not make it far in the Champions League or do not win the league, I think they'll sack Lampard. Abramovich.
Well, they need top 4. This is a top 4 side.
100% they're top 4 side. They can't have that same season last year where they finished 4th, where United finished 3rd. You get what I mean?
I reckon minimum 3rd. Minimum, they'd be aiming for 3rd.
I think they want to fight. If they're not 1st or 2nd, I reckon Lampard will go. Abramovich has sacked people for a lot less. Like that the manager that won in Champions League and then they sacked him next season.
The next day or the next season. Yeah, I remember that.
Right. So,
Di Matteo.
Yeah. And then Brighton, they signed Lallana. They've got Lallana. Moy's gone to China. You know, I don't think they'll keep up with this Chelsea team. So I'm going Chelsea a 3-1 win. I think Pulisic will score.
Yeah.
And then I think Giroud will score 1 and Warner will score 1.
Interesting.
And then I'm going for Brighton, just for the shits and gigs. I will say the cunt that Mopai, that cunt.
I got tracked down.
I will say Mopai will score.
I reckon it's going to be a Chelsea thrashing. Brighton is not. Brighton do have some decent players who are coming up. Players like Bissouma.
Yeah.
The right back Tariq Lamptey. But very inexperienced.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like Brighton will finish on the bottom half.
I think it's going to be a Chelsea thrashing, 4-0. 4-0 for Chelsea. Yeah. Because this is Chelsea's season where they have to prove something to everyone.
100%.
They've got they're getting all the players in, and they're not finished yet. They still want to bring in more players.
Yeah. Who else do they want to bring in? They want to bring in Declan Rice.
Yeah.
Bring in another keeper and whatnot. But yeah.
Well, I feel like if they do bring in a good keeper, then Chelsea.
They wanted to go for Oblak, but Oblak's
120 million
release clause. But
yeah.
I think he's worth it. I would say in this day and age, I think he would be worth the money.
Wow, 120 million for a goalkeeper.
But he's the best goalkeeper in the world at the moment, in my opinion.
Reckon?
I think. Yeah, he single-handedly knocked us out of the Champions League. Honestly, last season.
There's a lot to be said about that game. There's a lot of dirty tactics done by Diego Simeone, but let's not get into that. Let's not get into it. But yeah, 120 million is, I don't know, it's a bit too much. It's a bit too much.
Really? Okay.
But look, this has to be Chelsea's year, or Lampard. Lampard is gonna be out.
I reckon he'll get the guy. Yeah,
he had a free pass last season because of that transfer ban and whatnot.
But see, I also seen a joke where do you know Thanos from Avengers?
Thanos, yes,
yeah. Where he goes, "Oh, I took it personally with the transfer ban. That's why I'm buying everybody." That's why Ibrahimovic was on the phone. He's like, "I took it very serious." And it showed all the players he bought and whatnot.
But if you look at their finances too, their net spend, they're still in the positive. They haven't lost that much money.
Yeah, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Well, yeah, I'm saying a 3-1 Chelsea win.
All right.
I'm saying a 3-1 Chelsea win, but it's just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Chelsea because they've always had that inconsistency. They'll win a couple of games. They'll go on a good run, but then they'll buckle the next 3, next 2. You know what I mean?
Also, I'm not too sure what they're going to do with players like Tammy Abraham or Mason Mount.
I like Mason Mount. I feel like he's very young, but he's very good.
Very decent player.
He came last season with Lampard from Derby. Right?
Well, Mason Mount was a Chelsea player who went to Derby County on loan.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So he came back from loan.
Yeah, because I think Lampard called him back.
And Lampard
was at Derby with him. So he was really...
At the same time, Lampard didn't have much choices. He had to play the youngsters.
Exactly.
Ban
and then once the transfer ban was over...
Exactly.
Fuck you, bro.
Fuck, I'm spending 250 million.
I don't need you shit cunts anymore.
But Mason Mount is a very good player.
Yeah.
Well,
I like him.
It'll be interesting to see what will happen there.
I like him.
He might send him on loan back to Derby County.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, there's still time for the transfer window to be closed.
When does that close?
I think October.
Oh.
Let's have a look. When it'll be closing. Transfer window closing and. I think it's going to close October the 5th.
Okay, so still a little bit. I'm not
long. Still got 3 weeks left.
You can do. Transfer deadline will be crazy.
Oh yes, let's do a video for transfer deadline.
We will 100%. But yeah, nuts. So that's the 8 games we've predicted.
Okay, so you reckon Brighton and Chelsea 3-1.
Yeah, Brighton Chelsea 3-1. So I've gone Arsenal.
Yep.
I've gone Arsenal, Southampton, Liverpool, Newcastle, Leicester.
Yeah, you said 1-0 to Newcastle.
Yeah, Leicester, Everton, Wolves.
No, Wolves and Sheffield draw.
Wolves, Sheffield draw. I've gone West Brom, Leicester a draw.
Yep.
Have I?
Yeah,
West
you
Brom,
did.
Leicester a draw, and then Chelsea. So I've gone. Yeah, okay. I'll pick my 8. We'll see.
All right.
I don't know. It'll be good. I think, and I'm excited. I just want United to play. I want to see how Donny van de Beek goes. I want to see.
That's another. I reckon that's a useless signing.
Why?
Manchester. He's not.
Bro, if you got to think about it, but you got to think about it. So So last season
It's too attacking. It's too. Who's going? Matic is going to drop out and they're going to put Van der Beek in.
Yeah.
It's too attacking. There's no balance. There's no balance.
We score enough goals where we can get a few.
Well, you want more goals, like 10 more goals from midfield. That doesn't make sense.
Well, I think it's just he's adding that depth also. You get what I mean? That's what cost us against Sevilla. We never finished our chances, and it was just the lack of depth.
Fair enough.
So I think also Donny van der Beek won the most penalties at Ajax last season, yeah? So he's like a match made in heaven for Fernandes. You get what I mean?
Definitely.
So you were calling us Manchester United last season. You just wait this season, bro. I'm telling you.
Fernandes is going to score 13 more goals from the penalty spot.
Even you got to think about it. Even when Fernandes didn't score all those penalties, he still made a massive impact.
Oh, definitely.
He joined. We lost to Burnley fucking 2-0. And then we signed him. And then we did very well. We did very well.
It was a very good signing.
I think this season, with like a full season under his belt, I feel like he'll be even better.
I agree with you there. I agree. I definitely agree with you there. Him and Pogba are going to tear it up for Manchester United, especially with Mason Greenwood.
I reckon Mason Greenwood, I feel...
This is his breakout season.
I reckon it will be his breakout season because we didn't sign Sancho. Apparently there's progress in that, but fuck Dortmund. Honestly. Fuck Dortmund. I hate Dortmund. Fucking cunts. Absolute cunts.
Hey, don't talk bad about former club.
They want him to come out publicly and say he's staying at Dortmund and shit just to piss off United. Get the fuck out of here. I hate Dortmund. Dogs, bro. You're lucky you got Haaland, whatever the hell is Eric Haaland, bro.
He's a god, bro. He's a god.
He's very good.
Those
for his
goals
age.
for Norway, fuck. Too good.
It's very good. I loved the when Liverpool played against... Who did he used to play for? RB Leipzig? Was it RB?
Who?
Haaland. He used to play for RB Leipzig, was it?
I have no idea. I can't remember.
No, I love it because Liverpool played him in the Champions League. The season you won it.
Yeah.
The season you won it, and then you knocked him out. And I still love it that you see Liverpool celebrating in the background. He asks for a bottle of water just to smash it on the ground. just to throw it on the ground. Just to take the piss out of it. Like, why, bro? Why? But I think because we didn't sign Sancho, I think Ole will be forced to play Greenwood, which isn't a bad thing. So I think Greenwood will have a breakout season because he's an absolute machine. He's got a left foot and the right foot.
He's a baller.
Bro, the absolute power, like power.
Definitely. He's a big threat.
Yeah, so, yeah, it should be good. I'm excited. I'm excited for the season. I don't think United will win it. But I think we'll finish top 4, hopefully. I pray.
Ooh, I think, look, you do need an extra signing. I think you do need a left back and a centre back.
100%.
Or you can make that top 4 push. Because Chelsea has improved. You saw the improvements of Chelsea.
Improvement signings. They haven't improved nothing yet. We haven't seen how they played.
True. Very true.
I've seen Gary Neville said it perfectly to me. Gary Neville said it perfectly. I feel we will not challenge for the title this season. I think we'll finish in that top 4 if we sign a world-class centre back and a world-class
left back.
Maybe if Luke Shaw could stay fit.
Get out of here. Luke Shaw's... No.
Right, if we sign a world-class centre-back, right, and a world-class winger, I think we'll have that, we'll always be in the discussion. But I feel next season we'll fight for the title 100%. I don't think we'll win this season, but I reckon next season we'll have a good chance.
Ooh.
This year is not our year.
It hasn't been your year for the last, 7 years now? I think Manchester United still have a little while to go, especially now they're having a debate on whether or not Dean Henderson should be given us the.
Yeah, see, I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Because De Gea has dropped off a fair bit.
He's never been the same since the Portugal-Spain game at the World Cup. He's never been the same.
Look, when
Ronaldo embarrassed him, that's it. He was done. His form just went out the window.
I think he lost a fair bit of confidence, I think.
Yeah, and
it's a confidence issue.
Fuck Roy Keane also. Roy Keane is a dog.
You can't say that. I have to edit that out now.
Sorry. Stuff Roy Keane, bro. I hate Roy Keane, bro. Stuff Roy Keane, bro.
The guy's a Man United legend. You can't say that.
Nah, bro. All he does is just shit talk against Mourinho and De Gea, right? It's just, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I reckon it'll be a good opening day.
I'm just excited to get the kickoff started.
Yeah. So yeah. All right. Awesome. So
okay.
That's our predictions for League 1, match day 1.
Yes.
Another 37 to go.
And hopefully people can subscribe and like and share this video.
Yeah.
This is our first video. Hopefully our content will get better as time goes on.
Definitely. We'll learn. We'll learn.
Of course, we have some plans for this channel.
Exactly, and it's just hard at the moment with all the restrictions. We can't go anywhere. We can't have like a proper podcast studio area and whatnot.
Yeah, we actually we thought about getting a studio.
Yeah, we will get a studio.
We'll get a studio.
We'll get better. The audio, the videos will get better. So
yeah, but for now we're gonna make do with what we have. Of course, we're under stage 4 restrictions, and our curfews don't help.
Yeah.
Hopefully people can be patient and bear with us.
Yeah.
So that's all we have for today. And we'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching. Yeah, thanks for watching.
See you later.
Did you finish recording? I don't know.
Yeah. 1 second.